In the vast expanse of the cosmos, a formidable force known as the Confederation emerged, uniting diverse alien species in a quest for galactic dominion. Among them were the fearsome Kolthi, warriors of unparalleled skill, wielding 6 arms and ironclad exoskeletons that struck terror into the hearts of their enemies. The enigmatic Hiv'ra, with their psychic prowess, could bend minds and manipulate matter with a mere thought, while the bioengineered Tallaks, swifter than any known creature, hunted with unrivaled precision. Together, these species ruled the stars, yet they had never encountered a challenge quite like humanity. When the Confederation first discovered Earth, a distant and isolated world in the Milky Way, they dismissed humans as primitive, insignificant beings, barely more advanced than the insects crawling on their own planets. Initial contact was fleeting, a solitary Kolthi ship dispatched to investigate these curious creatures. The Kolthi, convinced of their own superiority, saw humans as little more than a conquered species, ripe for subjugation. They dispatched emissaries to Earth, expecting to be met with awe and submission. But then, something unexpected happened. Humanity, with its unyielding spirit and unpredictable ingenuity, began to resist. The Confederation soon realized that these seemingly insignificant beings possessed an indomitable will and a capacity for adaptation that rivaled even the most advanced civilizations in the galaxy. As the Kolthi, Hiv'ra, and Tallaks clashed with humanity, they discovered that the true measure of a species was not its technology or strength, but its resilience and determination. In this epic struggle for survival, humanity would prove itself to be the Confederation's greatest challenge, and perhaps its ultimate undoing. The fate of the galaxy hung in the balance, as 2 vastly different civilizations collided in a battle for supremacy that would redefine the very essence of existence in the cosmos. Captain Solara of the Kolthi fleet stood in the dimly lit observation room of the colossal dreadnought, the Omni's Edge. Her gaze was fixed on the view screen, where the antennae atop her head twitched with a mix of impatience and curiosity. The humans, she had been informed, were a primitive species, yet she sensed an unsettling energy radiating from their vessel, a vibration reminiscent of the countless wars she had waged across the cosmos. There was something about these humans that her species had failed to grasp fully, a unique trait that whispered of untapped potential. As the first human delegation ship, the Vanguard, loomed into view, its humble design and crude weapons belied an unexpected air of defiance. Despite its unassuming appearance, Captain Solara felt a strange stirring of curiosity, a sensation she hadn't experienced in years. This encounter was unlike any other, and she couldn't shake the feeling that the humans were not as simple as they seemed. Her thoughts were interrupted by Lieutenant Vosker, her second-in-command, who stood rigidly at attention. "Captain," he began, his voice echoing with a mix of confidence and arrogance, "the human vessel is in range. Shall we proceed with the customary welcome?" Solara nodded, though her instincts screamed caution. "Send the signal," she commanded, her voice steady. "But be prepared for anything. These humans are unlike any species we've encountered." The Vanguard's crew made no attempt at formality, broadcasting a simple message that echoed through the bridge. "We come in peace. Please stand by." For hours, Solara watched the human ship, her eyes never leaving the view screen. The Kolthi were always in control, always calculating and precise. Yet here, in this moment, there was something different, something wild and unpredictable. It was as though the humans didn't fear them, and that realization sent a shiver down her spine. The galaxy was about to change, and Captain Solara knew that the fate of the Kolthi and perhaps the entire Confederation hung in the balance of this fateful encounter. The Kolthi vessel hung in the void, its engines silent as the human ship. The Vanguard docked with a quiet hiss. From its airlock emerged a solitary figure, a tall, broad-shouldered man with short brown hair and eyes that burned with a fierce determination. Captain Jacob Carter stepped forward, his presence commanding the attention of every Kolthi on board. He was young, brash, and utterly fearless, a stark contrast to the calculated precision of the alien warriors. As Carter stood at the airlock, he met the unwavering gaze of the Kolthi emissaries, led by the formidable Captain Solara. The air crackled with tension as he spoke, his voice steady and resolute. "I'm here to make a deal," he declared, his tone carrying an undercurrent of strength that belied his youth. "You've had your time ruling this galaxy, but it's time for you to understand something. We are humans, and we don't bow down. We forge our own path, no matter who stands in our way." The Kolthi had encountered countless species, but none like this. Conquerors and invaders had approached them with fear and reverence, but this human was different. He showed no deference to their power, no intimidation at their size or renowned ability to destroy. Instead, he spoke with a calm authority, as though he held the upper hand. "Why should we entertain your proposal, human?" Solara asked, her voice laced with a mix of curiosity and disdain. "You are insignificant in the grand scheme of the Confederation." Carter leaned in, his eyes narrowing. "We don't care about your Confederation," he replied, his voice low and steady. "We care about freedom. We care about exploring this galaxy, and if you stand in our way, we'll tear it down." It was an empty threat, surely, but the Kolthi couldn't shake the feeling that there was more to this human, something beyond mere words. Captain Carter's unyielding spirit hinted at a force that the Kolthi had never encountered before, a force that could reshape the very fabric of the galaxy. The stage was set for a confrontation that would test the limits of power and determination as humanity stepped into the cosmic arena, ready to challenge the established order. Weeks had passed since Captain Carter's team began their daring demonstration of humanity's true potential. The Kolthi, intrigued yet skeptical, had invited them to a high-stakes training exercise, a simulated war campaign where various species would clash in a test of skill and strategy. The Kolthi expected the humans to crumble under the weight of superior warriors and tacticians, but what unfolded was nothing short of extraordinary. The human soldiers, led by the indomitable Captain Carter, fought with the ferocity of cornered beasts. They possessed no extraordinary powers or advanced abilities, yet their ingenuity, determination, and unwavering resolve set them apart. Each setback became a stepping stone as they adapted swiftly, learning from their mistakes and outmaneuvering their adversaries with increasing sophistication. In the heat of the simulation, the Kolthi deployed their most advanced sensory technology to track and ambush the humans. But Carter's team turned the tables, hacking into the Kolthi systems and reversing the ambush. The Kolthi commanders watched in stunned silence as the humans, armed with little more than their wits and an unbreakable spirit, achieved victory after victory. It wasn't mere strategy or brute force that won the day. It was unity. The humans fought as one, a cohesive force driven by a shared purpose. Despite their rudimentary technology compared to the Kolthis, they moved with a precision that belied their limitations. Each soldier knew their role, executing their part in a symphony of tactics that left even the Kolthi commanders in awe. The humans had proven that they were capable of feats no one else in the galaxy could match, setting the stage for a new era of galactic conflict and cooperation. Days turned into weeks, and the enigmatic Kolthi began to grasp the profound depth of their misjudgment. They had believed themselves invincible, an unstoppable force, unlike any they had ever encountered. Yet, in the face of humanity, they found a resilience, adaptability, and indomitable spirit that defied all expectations, a testament to the unique essence of human will. But this was more than just a tale of warfare. Humans didn't merely fight, they forged alliances, crafted peace, and negotiated with even the most formidable adversaries. They bridged divides where others had faltered, proving that their influence extended far beyond the battlefield. Carter's team wasn't just playing a game. They were reshaping the very fabric of the galaxy. When the Hiv'ra, one of the most formidable telepathic races in the cosmos, attempted to invade a human colony, they were met with an unexpected strategy. Instead of confronting the psychic onslaught with raw force, humans harnessed technology to erect a psychic shield, an innovation the Hiv'ra had never encountered. It wasn't brute strength or mind control that won the day, but human ingenuity and understanding. By the time the Kolthi recognized the true might of humanity, it was already too late. The spark of rebellion had ignited across the galaxy, fueled by the realization that humanity was more than just a physical force to be reckoned with. The human spirit, once awakened, was an unstoppable force that refused to be extinguished. In this cosmic dance of power and resilience, the Kolthi witnessed firsthand the indomitable essence of humanity, a force that transcended mere survival, embodying the very soul of existence itself. The climactic showdown unfolded on the distant planet of Draxar, where the Kolthi, confident in their dominance, believed they had measured the full extent of humanity's defiance. They dispatched a colossal armada, poised to annihilate the human colonies in one devastating strike, underestimating their adversary yet again. Carter and his crew, however, were not to be outmatched. Instead of meeting brute force with brute force, they launched a daring counteroffensive, leveraging every advantage at their disposal: the familiarity of their terrain, cutting-edge technology, and the unyielding adaptability of the human spirit. They outmaneuvered the Kolthi not by fighting harder, but by fighting smarter. As the battle reached its zenith, Captain Sakara found herself face-to-face with Carter once more. In that moment, she felt no arrogance, no superiority. She saw a species that would never yield, never falter. She glimpsed the future. "You're not like the others," Sakara said, her voice laced with newfound respect. "We never were," Carter replied, his gaze unwavering. "We just never had the chance to show it." With those words, the Kolthi fleet retreated, and the Confederation was forced to reevaluate its stance on humanity. The humans had risen, not through sheer strength, but through their unbreakable will, their unity, and their refusal to be silenced. Humanity had taken its first steps onto the galactic stage, leaving an indelible mark on the cosmos. The lesson was clear. In the vast expanse of the universe, there is no force more formidable than the human spirit. As the years passed, humanity flourished in the galaxy. The Confederation, once a bastion of power and pride, now sat alongside humanity as equals. The Kolthi, the Hiv'ra, and the Tallaks learned to respect the human drive, their capacity for growth, and their unyielding determination. But humanity, for all its strength, never forgot the lessons it had learned in the stars. With each new discovery, each new alliance, and each new challenge, humanity's resolve grew stronger. And as Captain Carter gazed out into the horizon, the vast expanse of space no longer felt like a threat. It was a frontier, the infinite horizon, and humanity would be the ones to conquer it.